Welcome back. Hi. We're starting in the entry today with good reason. I had forgotten that there was a good reason for us to want the double D, and it's this first panel right here. So we're going to start with this. Although now I'm looking at this thing that's rotating in front of me, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with what's going on with this panel. So we're going to do the first thing first. Clear that. Then Control key, H-I-D-D-E-N. Ah, there we go. A door opened over here. Let's do this first because we know it's a thing. Oops, and I just blipped to another part of Daedalus, it looks like. Oh. Let's do the fun room first. And it looks like most of these can be done. So ticket born, stubborn. Bleak card. Synonym of bleak. Grimace. Whoopsie. Go into solve mode first. How long have I been doing this? There we go. Muscle in. So something out. About. Play hop. Work. Shop. Bought him. Oh, a bot, yeah. Bother. Friend pilot. Palace. Underpants. Overshirt? That should be, which means I need an R for it. Mission. Oh dear. So we're taking 4 letters out of mission, so probably I-O-N. Mission. I'll take a letter, thanks. Oh, question. Firefox. So, antonym of fire rhymes with fox. Icebox. Y'all probably don't know what an icebox is. Sprinkle drip, whoops, is raindrop. We need an R for that. To got him. Together. Now, since we're here and we're looking at the zigzag target, we've now seen those go in both directions, I think, where it's taken a past tense, turned it present tense, and a present tense, and turned it past tense. So I think it just flips that without having the bridge involved. I don't know why that would be that way. Not the way I'd do it, but okay. And then finally, skim fair. More than skim. Read just. That old chestnut. So if you do more than skim, you read. Fair, take a homophone, F-A-I-R, and in this game multiple times now, the homophone of fair is, or pardon me, the synonym of fair is just. Okay, so that's good. And then, don't mind if I do. Okay. An expansion of leg. And then remove a letter from it? Am I reading that right? I'll take a letter. T. I'm a pass. I think I might be reading that wrong. I don't know. Out eat. Oh, they're getting harder. So that's 8 at the end. Mutate. Oh, wait. No, it can't be because M-U-T is not a word. We want these to be words. Rotate. Right, it doesn't have to be put back where we found it. Concave. Oh, goodness. Pro? And then What do you find in a cave? A bear. Remove 2 letters. B. Probe. Fairy think. So we know the opposite of think is act in this game. And then something similar to a fairy is impact. Since we're talking about these icons, we've seen the reverb icon, which I'm probably going to put on the screen right now if Editor Dart thinks of it. That was bittersweet. But I know that we've seen that with a bridge, and that relationship isn't a bridgeable relationship. It's the same issue that we had when we were doing the P and F room, the partial. It has to be a relationship for which a bridge makes sense. And that's not just tell me something else from the same category as, because it's not an undoable thing. Okay. Add a letter to ale, and then tell me something from the same category as and. So that's another conjunction, like or. Like jailer? Sailor. Tailor. Sailor, it is. Ruler cat. Opposite of a ruler. And then tell me an example of a cat? Ooh, I will take a letter in that. R. Opposite of a ruler. Well, I don't think the measuring device has an opposite. So we're talking like a monarch, a leader. Yeah, that one's not coming to me. And bite. Orbit. So have we had that in this room? No, those were both tell me the past tense. You can just buzz off. What are you? So in this room, we had eat that became ate. And in this room, where was it? Where was it? Oh, we had got that became get, and it's the same thing. So there's demonstration that no, this symbol does not always mean the same thing. Not really. Okay, ruler cat, we don't know. Summer in. Summer becomes fall out. Ash him, so that's her. Ash. Yeah, I'll take a letter. S. Soot. Soother. Pronoun, pronoun, pronoun. Okay. And then you stick a letter in. So in other words, just tell me any random word that is made up of 3 pronouns and another letter. Oh gosh. Probably one of them. Oh, you know what? I'm not proud. I. Oh, it starts with an I. I was going to say I'm betting one of them is I, but I thought it would be the one in the middle. I want the last one to be her, just because it's so useful. Oh, it could be it. Although, words starting with it, maybe we stick an N in the middle of it. So, well, no, it has to be a word, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't have that one. That's going to take some thinking. Spouse garden. Opposite of a spouse is your ex, extend. We had intend earlier. And then banger. Ooh, what? Are we just like taking the B as the first half and then adding 2 letters like barrage? Okay. Okay, so that's that. There's less to that than I would have guessed. For how hard that was to access, where you needed the double D, I'm kind of amazed. So now, find the letters, and then the smiley face. It occurs to me that the smiley face has actually been like take a bunch of things from the environment and put them together. And then write the words with the do as you're told symbol So do I need to literally do that? Whoops. The words. Okay, so there's a door behind me. And there's, oh, one of these. Okay. So now here's a question. Are these anything? So that's brown, amber, coral, cocky, back. I think that's ebony, blue, white, gray, or silver. So that's definitely spells something, and we've even seen that before. The other thing does not. Okay, and I turned the volume up on the music on the understanding that it would not upstage me, but it's starting to get loud again. So we're going to turn it back down again. Okay, let's try these. Tell me an example of a tree. Well, there's lots. With a W, walnut. There we go. Tell me an example of dairy. For 5, cream. Okay, in the blue. Tell me an example of clothes. Shirt, skirt, pants, socks, shoes, beret. I'm going through the alphabet now. Actually, I should go on the body. What else? I don't know what else. D. D? Clothes with D. Oh, dress. Not dress. There's another D with for clothes. What is the second letter? It's either A, E, I, O, or U. You can have D, R. Wow, you know what? I don't know that one. Let's go across the way. A gem, ruby, opal, onyx. How many are there? Jade. Okay, so now walnut, cream, and jade could also be colors. Not the colors of the rooms they're in, but they could also be colors. Tell me a spice. Sage is a color. Tell me a flower. Rose. Okay, too many of those. Tell me a metal. Silver is a color. Tell me a fruit. Again, way too many of those. I'll just take a letter, thanks. Peach. Okay, so we are right. The one thing is this, which should also be a color. There aren't many colors starting with D, though. I know this firsthand. Clothes starting with D. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't, like it's occasionally had trouble taking an answer. But it really is the only thing starting with D that I can think of. Tell me an example of clothes. That is what that says. Duds. I am unabashedly checking the internet now. Oh, I feel bad that I'm going to be defeated by this because it's the only thing and I know what's going on. So the other way to go at it is to say, I think they're right. It is not clothes. It is a fabric. It is something you make clothes from. How dare you? Okay. And this is the blue ending. Okay. So now, actually, the other thing is find the letters. So the other thing I want to try is it just finding the letters and then putting them all together? So if I go No. Should have been. Okay. So that's that. This has not changed. Presumably because we didn't find another thing for this. I mean, there is something else this could be. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. That's too far away. I can't get it. What were you? Oh, you're the shop. There were two things in here. I thought there was only one, but there's Carnival over here that I still can't do even with all these extra letters. Okay. I still don't know what the card is. Okay. It feels like we can do a couple things here. Yeah, inflexible was unyielding. Astounding we can also do, which is impressive. What a difference a couple of letters makes. Tedious is repetitive. That's all those done. Anything else we can do? We can come in here, siren. Siren? Do I know this place? Let me go look at my list. Because I do have one. I don't think I know this. And I probably need to be able to identify it before I can actually go in. I bet it's an unlocking mechanism. Getting the eye was a big thing. Yeah, I don't know what this is. So let's test it. I mean, it's letting me go in. The Sirenic. Well, let's do... Sure. The Sirenic. Upside down. Oh no! What is this? Put this together and add a stroke makes it rip. 1969. Take this apart. So treat it as digits and then add strokes to it? E. Really? 1969. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking for. We're going to just bypass you. I see wood. Take that apart. Add a letter. And then what makes that noise? Is that what that is? Or what noise does it make? One of those two. I'll take a letter. I don't know how it's going to help. G. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I put that together. And then tell me, like, it's part of a tree? Oh, good. A puzzle I can do. This, not getting it, because this letter's missing. Mo, not getting it. Whatever that is. Like there's a brown K in there. It's not kill. No. Because it sort of looks like an IL backwards. Well, it's KIL backwards. Kilt? Okay. I don't think I know what that smiley face bridge thing does. And I really don't know what that does. J? No. Okay. So now this at this end, presumably, no, it's not a secret door. Presumably it only opens when you finish everything. Okay, so let's try some of the upside down things. I can reach them. So if I were looking at that, put it together and then insert 2 letters. Skill? No. Oh, that would be an R. Skirt. This is still MOW. Bridge smiley. Add letters. Okay, interesting. But that's not what that would say that way up. So maybe the bridge smiley means flip it? Maybe, maybe? We don't have an upside down for this, so it's hard to know what the point of this one is. Okay, so this turns into poom. Oh no. So it's kind of the same thing. Is it not the same sequence? Is it groom? No. One of them should be. Oh, is it vroom? No. That is a C. So, like, flip it in some direction. Take a letter away. And then tell me what makes that noise. Yeah, I don't know. And then this is put it together. And then add a stroke. That's room. Or boom. Yeah. Okay. So this is flip it or something. The weird thing is the 9s are different. It's an odd choice. Yeah. I just tried typing a 9. It does not work. So if I'm flipping that, IPG, I don't know. That's not anything to me. Okay, this looks like did. So flip it, where would you find this thing on dice? N. A bib you'd find on a neck? There we go. Yeah, so that you're flipping something. Because this would be like mirror reversed in order to make BIB from that perspective if you were standing on the ceiling. then this is just did, do. Whew, okay. Back we go. Oh, the other thing I didn't try, I realized. There was a door in that other room where the hidden was. Or the words. There was a door in the words. Which I should see what it did, where it went. If it just led back. But it doesn't gotta go where we expect it to go. Affable. Yeah, we don't know that one. We know this one. Figurative. Well, symbolic. If you insist, it's symbolic. Right. Oh, this again. How many colored hallways? Okay. Here, here. Synonym, antonym. Deplete, delete. Inert, insert. Whole, whole. No? Oh, part. Look at the icon. Time, rhyme. Young, old. Oh, hello. Type this. Hello, old friends. Type this. This. Write same. Therefore, same. Say hi. Therefore, hi. All right. Type writing. Okay. Was this supposed to be like the tutorial for this symbol? Right word, right word. That lets me in, but both of those have dots. But we're just going to go through. Now this looks like it's going to be a problem. Okay. Ooh. All right. We got about 12 minutes left to do this really hard thing. So, unable is the result of an instruction. I will take a letter. Notable. Right. Okay. Notice. Not ice. Water. We'll skip and go to this. Do it again. So not water is ice. Not ice. I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, that one. And then the reverse. I think it's just ice. Yeah, I don't understand those two. But there's one behind. Just ice, thank you, is ice, thank you. And unable, able. Okay. Ooh, my, okay. So, oh, we've seen these. So re-indict was direct. This was supposed to help us with the tower, and it's like, well, no, it's a little late. L-N-E-A-G-E is eagle. Oh no, do something. Oh. Yeah, the dots I don't get yet. I'll take a letter. Oh, that does work. Miniature. Wow. M, and again, two M's in IATURE. So what the dot does is it tells you to apply the instruction twice, whatever the instruction part of the word is. So this is telling you, put an M into IATURE, do that twice. Got it. Do the reverse of what the instruction says to do. This says T in CTURE. That's a lie. Do the reverse. T out of CTURE to leave cure. Oi, thing. Hinting. H in TING. Oops, no. H in TING. There we go. Okay, let's do this row before we go in the back. L in EARLY. What? But that would make a 6-letter string. True, L is in early? That doesn't, letter L. Is it just line? No. Okay, we're going to pass on that until we know what the point of these four is. So, yeah, I know the next one. So S, add LED, sled. P, add ing twice. So that would be pinging. How then would you make bringing? Bradding, BRADDING. Oh, and. BR and ING and ING. Thousands. So THOUS without S. Thou. Okay, so those did not help me figure out what's going on here. Oh, LI near LY. That's how we're reading that. So that's LI near LY, Lily. I have to say, I would not expect there to be this many of these that are just words before and after. Let's go on. Some. Oh gosh. Letter. Wholesome. Because I'm looking at the next thing of halftime. Half of time is me. Half of time is I. Quarterback is A. Thank you. Okay, northern. Irk. Yeah, we're about to run out of time. We're finishing this room. Northern. We're going to pass on that one until we know what else we're doing. Something that, when I reverse it, it makes inmate. Wow, no. No T, CHES. So, yes T, CHES. Violet. How many rows are there? My gosh. Okay. I just had to type anything that was a letter because no NSE just leaves me with a blank. Okay. No N violent. Okay, that's what we're doing here. No R, THERN is just then. So, nominate. Except it's a lie. Yes, M. Yes, M. INATE. So put one in. The third one, D is C, A-R-D. D is T, A-N-T. Oh, well, we can't do that one anyway. That's got to be the or. ST or MS? Oh, S2R. MS becomes MR. All right. Passport. Letter S. P as S. P-O-R-T is S-O-R-T. Okay. They're getting fewer. My God. Okay. I guess I'll go a little over. Sound bite. Is it just bite? No. Sound bite. Oh, bite. There's another bite. Soundboard. Vocal eyes. Voice male. Flip purr. Flip pant and then flip it again. Backfires serif. Backward. Mix T-U-R-E. True. Mixtape. Shuffle board. Blend ing. Old timer. Looking at the next one. Old timer is like an hourglass. Literally so. Not emulate, so emu early is an egg. Yeah, that's also egg. Fine. Oh, have there been things in the back? Oops. So port rhyme becomes sort. Ms becomes Mr. My God. Tight becomes fight. Okay. Violet, add a letter, violent. I should be looking at these to make sure that there aren't like clues in the back. There are no more clues in the back. All right. Where were we? We were here. Plum aged is a prune. Ooh. There's a clue on the back. Let's go around. I've got to struggle. Boy, yes, man, that's the bit I could figure out. I got to figure out how to express that. Oh, managed. Managed. Man aged. Except it's a lie. Man regressed. We don't have a verb for that because you can't actually do it. Okay. Once more with feeling. Oh my God. Okay. Oh gosh. Likeable. Not like able. Unable. It's going to be L. Yeah. Like. Sage. Likewise. I was going for the spice. Meaningfully. Wholly, completely, entirely. meaning less. Mouthpiece. So not the piece, the opposite, the head, face. Rampart is the horn. Injury is a juror. Infraction. Whoops. Geiger. Oh, we are so looking at the back. Kind of counter. Oh, I can't do it. Geiger counter. 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 Yeah, I don't know. It's something that tells me counter type, counter. Yeah, I don't know. Kind red. Rupee. Oh, type writing. Oh, so there's the other things on the door. Type writing. So a type of writing is poetry? Boombox. Stereotype. Boo. Boo. Okay. And boombox. So this one, word. Oh, what was it out there? I forget what the other prompt was. Oh no. Okay, we'll run and check quickly. Right word. Well, that doesn't help. That's entirely too wrong. If I can't get in there, so we're gonna have to do that whole thing. Okay, fine. Because I don't want to break this up into pieces. That's not reasonable. Okay. Yeah, this I don't know. What is this? Is it like a progress bar? Word was right word. I'll take a letter. Not poetry again. What? I do not know what that means. Maybe Editor Dart knows what that means. Oh, like. Need less, rest less. Oh, it's an opposite. So, right. Less than need is want. Love less. Any more, all. Horseman, not horseman. Don't know what this is. Rat, her is still a rat. Let's look at that clue that's back there. Deer, doe. Is that what you call a female rat, as a doe? That's weird. Okay, cowboy is a bull. And that's a cowgirl. If you insist. Okay. Why is... The things on the floor are weird. They're clearly meaningful, but I don't fully understand them. Let's look at this again. Has this changed? I think it has. That's neat. I like that idea that there's like a progress bar on this door. Here's how close you are to finishing this. Okay, so, oh, not horseman. What do you call that? You call it a mare. Filly is the young. Oopsie. Hi. Okay, so now we want to go back out. Are they both just poetry? One of them certainly is poetry. Type of writing is poetry. Write word. Take a homophone. Not poetry. Write word. I don't know what that is. Oh no. Absorbed. Abs or bed? Okay, either of those will work. Prim or dial? Hey, okay. I see what the gag here is. I need to pick the two that are going to give me enough space to be able to get through. Okay. Not there. This does not have two choices. So put them together. No T here. Not pretty. No T pretty is pray, which lets me enter this room. Not better. Beer. Not. We've been through that recently. That is yes. Okay, so now, literally not better is worse. Okay. Not tablet. So not no T tablet. So no T tablet is able, not able is unable. That's that one done. So now we go back out a level. Not pretty is literally ugly. So this is now going to do the same thing. Not true as an opposite is false. Not left is wrong. Then back here, it's also ooh. Wait, there we go. Can't have typos. Not miss. Not miss is hit, no T is high. Okay, so that's those two done. That's these two done. That's that all the way done. That's that done. Which means is this. Oi. Okay. Right word. Does that one, but doesn't let you see through. right word. Yeah, I don't know what this is trying to tell me to do. That's done. So we can go back in here and we can take a look at the puzzle that was clearly trying to tell me, because it's the one thing that I have the answer, I don't know why it is. Where is it? It's there. I don't know what that is. But we are way over time. We've done a bunch of stuff. I'm sure I will have ideas when I go back and I look at the footage and have to edit it and put it all together. So this was off the plaza. It takes us back to the beginning. So we've explored that fairly thoroughly. There's more stuff to do with the eyes. We could go back into the repetitive because there were a bunch of things that wanted multiple eyes. So still stuff to clean up. That's it for today. We'll go back to the blueprints and then back to this and on until we're finished. On that note, hope to see you again. Do like and subscribe. And I'll see you again. Goodbye.